So at some moments on my podcast, you might just see a random little mini video pop up. Guess you can call it just inspiration, or when something comes to my mind, I kind of turn it into a personal journal, if you will. Let's see what's on the brain today. As I go through this journey of building my own business, as I talk to people more and more, it's kind of not surprising that I hear the same feedback about things in different ways, and that's why I'm trying to just, even if it's a very small difference with my podcast, just bringing that difference to Buffalo and helping people develop a different mindset, a different perspective, and kind of just see things in a different light. And what I notice about Buffalo a lot is there's a lot of defensiveness here, which then creates that competitiveness versus, reduced defensiveness turning into collaborative and kind of just really feeding off that positive energy and growing with one another instead of trying to compete and grow faster, bigger than the other person. And the unfortunate truth you kind of have to accept and understand if you are trying to go for that dream or vision that starts as just a droplet of a thought. It's like a storybook when you first begin, but then as you see yourself, accomplishing more things, working hard at it, kind of piecing, the vision together and making it a reality. It's kind of this amazing journey of, even though you don't make it overnight, because that's not realistic with, almost any kind of business you're trying to build, you learn so much along the way. You understand failures are not failures, but learning lessons. The people who you thought that would support you, whether that's friends or even family, most of the time, the people who are going to be rooting for you and support you are people that don't even know you. That's just the reality. And what I learned was, the sooner I accepted that, the sooner I understood it. It's just a reality of things. It kind of forces you to get more focused and to lock in, because the biggest consciousness you have to have when building your business or whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, anything in life, we can just generalize it, you got to make sure you're doing it for you first. And if you are doing it for you first, then who cares what people's opinion is or what they have to say, because at the end of the day, if it's your genuine passion and you are doing it out of authenticity, because it's an actual passion of yours, or if it's something that helps people, when you do it in that light, it reduces the distraction and concern of, well, what if this person, well, what if, it don't matter, because at the end of the day, if it's the one, you're the one who's creating it, you're the one putting the work in, why should the opinion of others matter when they're not even sowing into you or investing into you? So as long as you stay focused on the things that matter most, that are going to get you to where you need to be, and take your attention away from the things that are going to weaken that daily motivation, the days you want to give up, moments you want to doubt in yourself, you got to keep going. You better find a way to turn that into fuel. Make it happen one way or another. And if it got to be alone, well, you got to figure out what works for you. And you keep building off of that. Any negativity, anybody who discourages you, whatever the case may be, you turn it right into fuel. And then you wake up the next day after however you were feeling, and you come back stronger and stronger until you accomplish what you originally believed in. Because the unfortunate truth is, these days, the world that we live in, if you're counting on your friends or family or, the person that you're explaining your dream to fuel your daily motivation or to get you to where you need to be to make it a reality, ain't gonna happen. And the sooner you accept and realize that truth, when it comes and it's very nice, but it's gonna come very few and very rarely. So appreciate it and enjoy it when it does, but if it don't be surprised, and you gotta keep it moving, and that's okay. That's okay, because at the end of it, then you can say, I built this. I'm going to take credit for everything it turned into, and that's okay. And then if there are things or people who supported you and helped you along the way, you give them their flowers. You give credit where it's due. But outside of that, that focus and taking care of that mental, that's a real thing, because it's not a cakewalk. Anybody who tells you that will be absolutely lying to you. You're going to doubt. There's going to be days you want to give up, and this can be in any aspect: life, relationships. If you are trying to build a business, whatever the case may be, that can be applied to almost anything in life. Nothing comes easy in life, because if it comes easy, it ain't worth it. And everything you do want to accomplish or you do want to enjoy or get rewarded with is always going to come with a sacrifice. And that's just life. And the biggest thing is rolling with the punches of the emotions and not letting them get the best of you. And whatever you believe in, whether it's God, whether it's meditation, whatever type of spiritual thing you believe in, you got to take care of that, because that's the thing that's going to carry you through the days that you physically might not be able to, or don't have the people that you wish you could fall back on to do so for you. So at the end of the day, you always got to have a plan A, B, C, and D, especially in the world we live in these days. So keep going, keep moving, do it fiercely and fabulously, okay?